What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those of you all who will, you know I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box below. Also, go over to my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks TV. Make sure you subscribe over there. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, y'all, thanks for clicking on the video. Hope everyone is doing well. Now, this story took place in 2015, but after all of these years, now the family is finally getting some sort of justice on behalf of their loved one. A Dallas woman who administered a lethal injection into the rear end of a 22-year-old nightclub dancer will spend 5 years in prison. Take a breath. Only 5 years? Let me continue. Nautica Lee, 49 years old, pled guilty to giving Daisha Phillips a silicone butt enhancement shot that killed the victim after the chemical element traveled through her blood and into her lungs, prosecutors charged. Daisha Phillips and 3 other women went to meet Nautica Lee at an airport hotel near St. Louis, where the botched procedure reportedly took place. Daisha Phillips soon after experienced trouble breathing and was taken to a hospital. She died 4 days later. 2 other women received the same shot from Nautica Lee, according to investigators, who said that the 2 women suffered no side effects. However, a 4th woman backed out of getting the injection. Nautica Lee was charged with involuntary manslaughter nearly 6 years ago, but she went on the run. She spent some time in Mexico, prosecutors charged, but she was apprehended in Dallas. 6 years later, the family of Daisha Phillips finally opened up to the news station about her life, her struggles, and the sentencing of Nautica Lee. Now, I'm going to let you all watch this video, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me. I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
Family of a woman killed by an illegal cosmetic injection talks only to Fox 2.
And the woman now convicted for giving the fatal shot also has something to say. Here's Fox Files investigator Chris Hayes with the exclusive report.
Daisha Phillips was 22 and looking for that perfect body that people are idolizing on TV. From her 2 years in the Navy Reserves to her passion to entertain, Phillips wanted to make a difference. 2 of her sisters talked from Indiana and St. Louis.
No one had a bad thing to say about her.
Kimberly Sanders and Tarisha Patterson say their sister felt pressure to improve her body.
I think you need to be very careful, women who they hang around with and who influences them. We have a lot of stars and actresses and actors, like, I don't want to say any names, because it's not fair to them, but they're out there in the music industry. It's glamorized.
In the summer of 2015, Phillips went to a St. Louis hotel with several other women to get silicone injections in her butt.
She was basically dying when she left there, a slow death.
Nautica Lee, now convicted of giving that deadly injection, evaded authorities for 5 years before she was caught in her home state, Texas.
You actually was a participant in a person losing their life, and you get 5 years, and you probably won't even serve all those 5 years. And you got a gift. And I really do hope you do something with the rest of your life.
Phillips' family attended Thursday's sentencing for the woman who pleaded guilty to giving the injection. Nautica Lee got 5 years.
You got to live and do what you wanted for additional 5 years before you were caught.
Those family members are invested in their loved one, and they want justice, whether it be a day later or 20 years later.
St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell credits not only the Phillips family for their patience, but also assistance from other authorities.
This was a collaborative effort, not only with the Dallas PD, our office, but in the first time that I'm aware of, the FDA, because of the illegal silicone shots in this case.
Lee turned down an interview, but I received this letter saying in part, "I'm writing to you today to attempt to convey my deepest regret and sympathy over the death of Daisha. I had a brief opportunity of meeting Daisha, and I can truly appreciate why she was beloved by her family and friends." She also said, "I had no intentions on bringing harm to Daisha's life." Read her entire letter when you look for this story after opening the Fox 2 app. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Alright, y'all, let's go in. Now, first of all, I got to send my condolences out to the family, friends, and associates of Daisha Phillips. This is a sad story, and unfortunately, there are more stories like this all around the world, but in the USA, where I stay, there are, oh my God, people send me stories like this all the time, you all. And it's just sad that there are so many individuals out there who want the perfect body, and they go through these procedures, these backroom procedures to get it done. Or they go out of the country to these people who they're not even doctors, real doctors. And I said this before on another video with a story similar to this one, and I'm going to say it again. If you're going to embark on an expedition of this magnitude, please take elementary precautions. And what are those elementary precautions? Do your research. Let me just say it. You don't go places where people are in a back room or a warehouse or some vacant, wherever, and they're just doing, injection parties or pump parties. Come on, you all. And you don't go out of the country to people who just have a glamorized website that they have pictures that they picked out and photoshopped. Come on, y'all. This is your life. I'm saying this to the men and to the women because I'm not leaving men out. Men going to get liposuction too. They're going to get other things done too. It's not just women. You all, this is your life. You got to think about your family. Think about your children. Some of you are doing this and you have children. This is a sad situation. Now, let me say this. I was shocked that Nautica Lee only got 5 years. And a lot of people and the sisters, they handled it so well in that news clip. They said 5 years, you basically got a gift. And they're right. You probably won't even serve those 5 years. And Nautica Lee, you knew what you were doing, like all these other people who go to these and who, facilitate these injection parties or pump parties throughout the United States and around the world. Y'all know what you're doing. You know that there's a possibility that these people can have some kind of complications to these injections, these foreign things going into their body. You all know what's going to happen. And the fact that you left and went over to Mexico for 5 years, you knew this day was coming. And I think you should have got more than 5 years. But I'm glad that, they did catch you and, you're in prison now. And, I got to give a shout out to Wesley Bell, the St. Louis County prosecutor, and the Dallas Police Department and FDA, all of you all who came together to catch this lady because that family needs some type of justice. I just wish that the sentence would have been longer than 5 years. I commend the sisters for coming out and talking about this. Daisha's sisters, they are handling this so well. They came out, they said how they felt. They talked about what Daisha went through, her struggles of wanting the perfect body. And they said something that really got me. And I said this on the other video. Daisha Phillips' sister, Teresa, said in that interview that women have to be careful of other women they hang around and, things that influence them. And I know what she meant, but I'm going to put people because it's not just women. Like I said, men are doing this too. You're looking at social media. You're looking at these Instagram models, these fitness models. You're looking on YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook. And people, you try to live vicariously through these people. You all idolize these individuals. You're constantly on their timeline, trying to see what they're doing, how they're looking, what they're wearing. Oh, they went and got this. Oh, they got a new nose. They got a new this. They got a new that. Oh, I'm going to go do it too. But some of those people went to good doctors. They went to legitimate doctors to get it done. They didn't go to do no backroom procedure. And if they did, they got lucky because everyone's not lucky when they do that. You can't take a risk like this and just say, oh, well, it worked for this person and maybe it's going to work for me. Come on, this your life. This your health. Save up 10 grand, 15, 20 grand, whatever you have to do if you want it that bad. Go to the right doctors. You know where to go. You know the high-paying doctors. You look at their website. And many of you are saying, I can't afford it. So you go overseas. You go to these backroom pump parties, injection parties. Y'all, it's your life. It's your life. Now, some of you may say, Dawson, it seems like you're coming down on Daisha Smith and all this. She's no longer here. No, that's not what I'm doing. This story is almost 5-6 years old. I'm talking to the people who are here now who are going to do it. I'm actually standing with Daisha Smith's sisters to get the story out. No one wanted this to happen. And if you look at Daisha's pictures, y'all, Daisha was a pretty woman. Beautiful. She didn't need any of that. In the story I did on the woman of a couple of weeks ago, beautiful, didn't need any of that. All of these photos here are pictures of Daisha. She was beautiful, beautiful. And there are many women out there just like her who want to go and get these surgeries done to enhance something because you saw a reality per TV person and they had their stuff done and they keep getting stuff done every season. And so now you want to get stuff done. Come on. Do you have that person's money? Are you going to the same doctors? That's what I'm trying to get you all to understand. All of the individuals who want to embark on this journey. When I did the story last time, so many people sent me, oh, this happened to my loved one. One woman, this comment stood out, and I'm paraphrasing. She said, I know a lady who went overseas to get something done, a tummy tuck, and she said now she has no feeling in her stomach. She said it feels like her stomach is a rock. Come on, that's not life, y'all. Other women were telling me they lost nieces, cousins from botched plastic surgery. Come on, you all. Now, I'm going to get off of this topic, but let me say this. I said in the last video I did on the topic similar to this one that I'm not against plastic surgery, but I just want you all to do your research and save up the money to go to the doctors that you know are going to do a good job. The doctors that are legitimate. Come on, y'all. That's all I want. And I want to say this too. On the last video I did, people were saying, oh, this person has low self-esteem because they did that. I don't think because people go get any type of improvement on their body, they have low self-esteem. And many women in the comment were saying they had to get stuff done after they had situations with their pregnancy. Some of them were involved in accidents and some of them had other issues that they had to get plastic surgery. So it really had nothing to do with their self-esteem. So I wanted to make sure I say that on this video. I tell you all every time I'm on here before I end the video to take care of yourself and each other. And I mean that. Take care of yourself. Look out for yourself before you do it for anyone else. Now, y'all know I love y'all and I'm going to keep talking. I'm the mouth of the South. I'm going to keep on talking because we're going to be all right. We're going to live and thrive. We ain't going to just survive. We're going to thrive and go higher. And every round goes higher. It ain't time to die. We got to live. Life is for the living. I don't care what's going on. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself and each other. Again, my condolences go out to the family and friends of Daisha Phillips and especially to her sisters. Thank you all for getting out and talking about her life. Blessings to both of you. Peace.